Hi Paul, how are you doing? So welcome to your gym session today. I'm David, as you well know, and Paul, because we've already met and we've discussed your session plan and what you want to do. But first of all, this is the gym area, this is where we'll be working out today. Just a couple of housekeeping rules as well and what we just need to be aware of. So we've got a phone signal down here, if anything goes wrong we need to call someone. This is the exit out here, there's no planned fire alarms today. So the fire alarm does go off, we will have to leave the building. We've got first aid equipment over there as well, just in case it's needed. Okay. So on our last meeting, we discussed what we want to do, but we also filled in a PAR-Q. No changes, no injuries, nothing changed from that PAR-Q that we did the other day. Cool. So this session, you've described to me what you want to achieve from it, and because you're a big mountain biker, do a lot of downhill mountain biking, you want to improve some core and especially your upper body. You feel like your legs are okay, but you need upper body, arms, torso. So what we'll do is we'll do most of the exercises based around that today. So we're going to start, we'll do a warm up, then we'll do some stretching, move on to the exercises, then we'll do a bit of cardio, and then we'll have a cool down period, and then we'll finish with stretching. Is that okay to you? Right, hopefully you won't feel any pains, but if you have any sharp pains, feel unwell or anything like that, do let me know and we'll stop the exercises. Some of the exercises you do, you'll feel muscle fatigue, tiredness and things like that, that's normal, but you shouldn't feel any sharp pains that come really painful, so if you do get any like that, do let me know. Do you have any questions so far? Cool. We mentioned in the meeting as well, talking about rate of perceived exertion. So when I'm doing cardio stuff, we're talking about rate of perceived exertion from numbers from 1 to 10. So 1 would be you sitting on the couch doing nothing. 10 would be running for your life, getting chased by a lion or something like that. So you would be smashing it out there, you can't keep that up. Today we're looking at getting your rate of perceived exertion up to about 6, 7 during the main cardio bits. But warm-ups now, we're looking at about a 4 and 5 if you want to be, so you want to be quite comfortable with it and you can sustain it. Okay? And you can tell me how hard you're working throughout that. And you've got water with you today, you've got stuff you can, things like that. So if you need a break, just let me know, you can stop and discuss things like that. And if you got any questions, just ask. So the way it's going to work, I will talk about the machine, we'll demonstrate the exercises as well, we'll get you to do it. Big thing about today is we're not going to concentrate on lifting as heavy as weights we can, we're going to work on technique, because technique's more important. You go to gyms and you will see people, I know you've been to gyms and that, you see people lifting the heaviest weight, but they're not actually working the muscles they're supposed to be doing these exercises, so we're going to concentrate on more technique, getting that right, and then it's a gradual increase of weights as you start doing this more and more. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is we will do a warm up. So warm up, we're going to use the rowing machine. Have you ever used one of these before?
Not this one, but
not this one.
I have
used it
before. Yeah.
So they're good for core. They do everything here. You quadriceps and like that as well. Okay, and all over. But the thing is, they don't fatigue one area. They will cover the whole body. So it's a good all over warm up machine. Okay. So to use this, step on it. A couple of safe things. So sit down in the seat. Get yourself comfortable. You've got 2 foot plates. And what happens, your feet go into there. And some machines have electronic displays, some are manual, some have different sort of settings on it. You have fan ones, this runs on a chain, so you have different ones, but they're all the same principle, but the same muscles. As you can see, you've got a timer there and you've got the level setting there. So if you've never used a machine before, start off not the highest setting, just to get comfortable with it, and you can always change it if you don't want to hurt yourself, because this is a warm up, it's all about gradual warming your muscles up. Okay? So as I say, you can use the quads here as well, and abdomen, back, but the way to do it is we're going to just take a handle. When we're using handles and that, we always make sure the thumbs go right around the handle, because if it's like that, you can slip off, especially if you're using free weights, things like that. So you always make sure you hold that, okay, all the way right. And that's with all the exercises that we're using the bar. So this one, we do is you take the handle, like that, and then what you do is you pull in your legs, and then you pull up to your abdomen, okay? And then back down, okay? And you're just repeating that. But important as well, when we're exercising, this is all exercising, that we breathe as well, because a lot of people have a tendency, lifting weights, is that to hold breath, you know, so you need to breathe, exhale, inhale, so you know, all the way through. And you just do that. Look forward, so you keep your back straight, so you're in a neutral alignment, you don't want to be twisting round, okay? And you do that, so. Yeah?
Yeah.
So so this is a warm up, we're looking to do about 5 minutes, okay? And we're thinking about a perceived rate of exertion as well, okay?
Yeah.
So this is working cardio as well. It's not just cardio one, but we've got to think about perceived rate exertion. So we're looking at about 4 to 5 on this. Okay, so it's all set up. We'll put the second in the middle. Okay, get yourself comfortable in the seat first. I'm just going to time that, so just go on. Is that music okay? Yeah?
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay, just let me get the timer. So just have a little pull back on that before we do, just so you can see what it's doing. Yeah. So the legs and then pull up. So we're going to do about 4 minutes on that. Okay, and then on you go. So you can speed it up a little bit, so just start using all these muscles. And that maybe a bit lower into the abdomen area, not up into the chest. Just time that. So recovery's arms first, and then legs, yeah. That's it. Straight back, look ahead, very good. So you can speed that up. So you let it run, once you've got the technique, that's it. Remember to breathe, in and out. And that's with all exercises, breathing in and out. How does that feel?
Yeah.
Yeah? And keep your back straight. How do you feel? Does that feel okay? Rate of intensity?
Yeah. I guess I could speed up. I'm
Yeah.
concentrating
Yeah.
on the
Concentrate.
the right order.
Yes. That's it. So technique is more important, yeah, than just thrashing away at something. So that's so eventually once you get used to it, it'll be quite smooth and it's just continuous, like a rolling ball. What about your rate of perceived exertion now?
Yeah, I guess it's a 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the tendency is when you're concentrating too hard, you're not breathing properly.
Probably not.
Yeah. So I'll stand right here so you keep looking forward. Just like this. Good technique. Can you feel that in your muscles? Yeah. So you can lessen the resistance, or you can tighten it. As time goes on, when things become easy, remember you can increase resistance,
Yeah.
you can increase sets as well, and times. Okay. Just over a minute left. What's your rate of perceived exertion now?
7.
Yeah, okay. Now think about, as a normal warm up, get that a bit lower, about 4,
Oh, okay.
4 or 5. Yeah. So it's just a warm up here, not really smashing the cardio. We'll do that later in the session. Okay. so just thinking about warming up your core and all your other muscles. So the rower's great because it uses most of the muscles all over. Just 20 seconds left. Last 10 seconds. Okay, you just stop the ball, just put the hands back before you jump off. Make sure your feet are top of the line, first. Take one foot out, take the other foot out. And just take a minute, you're not too dizzy or anything like that? No, feel okay? Okay, if you stand up now, that's it. Feel okay? Yeah, it's a good warm like that. So what we'll do is get that moved away, out the road. And then what we'll do now, if you're warmed up, we'll think about getting more blood pressure, so we'll start stretching as well. So we'll do a couple of stretches, about 8-10 stretches. Have you done much stretching before?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit before. You see you've done enough. It's always good, any sort of exercise, especially when you're on your bike, mountain bikes and that. And I know you can finish with a mountain bike and get a bit tired and things like that, just want to get the car drive home. Do a bit of stretching after you've done all that as well. Stretching before you do it as well, and that'll probably increase your performance on the day, because you're not going to pull muscles in all these downhill tracks. So let's do some stretching. So think about stretching the quads, quadriceps first. Yeah. So this one, because I've not got very good balance, I've got to hold on to something. Right, so what you want to do, you can hold on to a machine somewhere, just make sure it's attached, or hold on to a bar, something like that. And what we want to do is take a foot, and when you're stretching, it should be painful, but you should feel it stretching the muscle you're aiming for, okay? So the quadriceps, the front of you, can you feel that?
Yeah, I can feel it.
Yeah, so you hold that, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, right? Okay, and then just let that one down, and then you do the other side. Okay, always have one side that's easier than the other, and then your left or right hand. You feel that?
Yeah.
Okay. So count your head. It's always good if you have a clock that you can check to get the seconds. And rest periods before, during the exercises now, we're looking at about 90 seconds. So you go to the gym, you see people on their phones and everything like that for 5 minutes, time's gone. Try and put your phone away, use the wall clocks and things like that, and count 90 seconds between exercises. So the next one we're going to do is hamstring. Okay, so what we're going to do here is feet shoulder width apart, step forward, yeah. And then what we're going to do is put your hands on your knees, and then, can you feel that?
Yeah.
And if you want to, yeah, you can raise your toes, and you can raise your toes to make that harder. Yeah.
Yeah, I can feel that.
Yeah, and then if you do the other side. So always looking forward, try and keep your back straight, neutral alignment, and just work that area. And then count in your head. If you don't have a clock, you just count in your head. 10 to 20 seconds, what's comfortable for you. And there's temptation to see people bouncing into stretches. Don't do that. Stretches should always be static, okay? Moving on there, calf. Okay, for the calf, what you do, again, very similar, shoulder width back, step forward, right? And so your back leg is what we're stretching. So how you do it there, so again, just, so straighten this leg. Yeah. So if you maybe step like a step, that's it. Can you feel that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's better. Then you hold that, and that's it. Good neutral alignment, keep looking forward. It's difficult when you're there with your mates and you start talking and you start turning things like that, but just think this is an easy way to get injured if you start moving around and you do the other side. Good. So do them at the start, when you start an exercise, when you finish an exercise, that's what we should be doing. So we're going to move up on the upper body now. So we're going to look at the chest here. So your pectoral muscles, how do we do that? So we are going to be doing a lot of upper body work today. So you put those muscles, what we do is just get your hands, small on your back, okay, always out like that. So stand easy type thing, and then what we're going to do is just move your elbows back. Right, you should feel that stretching across there. It should be uncomfortable anywhere else. Yeah, feel that?
Yep.
And then count.
Yep.
Yeah. Good. So you can feel that when you stop and just rest. Okay. Then think about shoulders as well. We're going to do a few stretches for the shoulders, okay? Because your shoulders got 3 heads to it. So you've got the posterior, medial, frontal. Okay? So, and again, take the hand on your elbow and just gently push it around. And I say you shouldn't be forcing it around, you should just feel it around so you feel the stretch in the shoulder. Hold it, 10 to 20 seconds. Yeah. And these are all the joints that you use a lot downhill mountain biking. So doing these before you actually start will help improve your balance, stop being so tired right away. So that's what you're saying. So just have a little shake once you've done it, loosen everything up. So we're going to think about lateral muscles, your lats. Yeah, so under here. So the way to do this one, stand feet shoulders apart, stand remember your neutral alignment, we're going to put our hands straight up in the air. Like so we're not going to bend the hand, but what we're going to do is bend over like that, like a little teapot. So, and you'll feel it stretching. So you keep your arms straight, right? And the bend's coming here. This is where you're stretching. So we're not stretching that arm then, okay? So, and you're bending over till you can feel it, not till it becomes really uncomfortable, but you don't want to do it so you're not actually getting any benefit. So very subjective. Everybody has different limits. Some people are a lot more flexible than others. So you've got to go with what is comfortable for you, but actually also stretching. So the other side. So arm up, but so you are bending like that. Your arm's bending, but you're straight. Right. So but it's not moving in your shoulder. Okay. So I'm going like that from that position. Yep. So my body's moving over. That's it. Your head's tilting. Good. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll shake, see how does that feel. So now I'm going to do triceps. So we try and do muscles all at the same, what muscles same time as the mirror reflection on them. So triceps is actually more dominant than the bicep. You ask anybody that, they'll say, oh, I thought this is not the most dominant muscle, this is the biggest muscle. There's more to it, bigger muscle. It's a muscle people forget about. They're always interested in getting big guns. Yeah, but this is really important. Is doing this one. So if you're doing this muscle, you need to do this muscle. Okay. So we'll do a little stretch in that. So hand up behind the head, and then bend. Don't try and do it slowly. And you can just take your hand on the top of your elbow and just pull that until you feel it stretching. Yeah.
Yeah.
Slowly do it. And the same when you make the stretch, just go in slowly, don't throw your hands in. Okay? Because especially at the start of a session, because that's when we're cold. So we've done a little bit of warm up. How does that feel?
Yeah.
Good. Then, last one, shoulder joints is one where we're going to be moving as we're doing it. So we're thinking about your shoulder. So we've done quite a bit of stretch. So we're going to now pretend we're flying, okay? So what we're going to do, I'll show you first. We start off small circles. There's lots of different ways people say this. They say, imagine you're going around a little ball and the ball gets bigger, bigger. So we do, you can count it. If you, instead of just making it just random, you can count them and do 5 rotations or 10 rotations at that size. Then you move bigger, not too big. So the people say use it like a golf ball, tennis ball, or you could say dinner teacup, saucer, dinner plate, things like that, right up to a placement. And then they can get bigger and bigger up to about that size. You don't want to go too big. Yeah, keep your neutral line, looking forward, and you can feel that. And just do that. You don't need to go backwards. I'm doing it. Okay, so, and you can feel that's loosened you up. So you imagine jumping on your mountain bike straight after doing all that, a little bit of warm up, and then that's why you see professional cyclists in the track. They're all sitting on static bikes before they actually go cycling. It's a warm up. So if you did all that before you went and done your downhill mountain biking, where you're doing all that, you're all loosened, warmed up, ready to go. Make such it would improve like what you talked about. Okay. Cool. So now we're going to do squats. So what's your, if someone said we're going to do squats, what would you think?
Okay then.
Yeah. Most people will use the machine, aren't they?
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
Well, with the weight.
Yeah, with weights on. You see everybody at the gym's doing that. And you don't need to do that. So this is all part of working core, doing all these things. We can use the machines, things like that. But I think going straight into something like that, if you haven't been to the gym for a while, you'll open up to injuries and things like that. So just doing them standing here, it's great because you can do this anytime. This is another thing you can do before you jump on your bike. You know, you don't need all the equipment. So to do the squats, we're doing, think about back set straight, yeah, everything's in neutral alignment, so we're looking off the side bend and twisting, things like that. There's different ways you can do it. You can do it with your hands out, you can do it with your hands in. And what we are doing is you're just sitting down, like on the seat, yeah, keep your back straight, yeah, and you should feel it, so you should feel it on your leg. So what you do is go down in 2, 1, 2, as far as you can go, and back up 2, and just remember to breathe. So breathe in, breathe out. That. So you carry on to 10 and in. Just gonna have a drink. So this works your quads and your glutes, your hamstrings. Just working out all your areas as well. Tell me when you get to 10. This will be 10. Okay. Good. How does that feel?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. So what we're thinking about is putting sets into it. So that's 1 set of 10. So today we'll do like 2 sets. Normally, once you've built up your fitness and you start to feel a bit stronger, start doing 3 sets of 10. Okay. There's lots of ways you can push around with that. Some people do same amount of sets, but really heavy weight, but only do 5 reps. So 1 set, 10 reps. Okay. So today, because this is your introductory session, we'll probably just do 2. Sometimes we'll do 3. So you can do that, but this time try it a different way. So people put their hands out in front of them. Careful. Feature the rib backs, and again keeping back straight. And you should feel that. Personal preference of how you want to do it with your arms crossed and things like that, so just depending on your balance.
Another 10.
Yeah, please. Thank you. So inhale down, exhale up. A little bit slower. So everything's about being slow, controlled, breathing. It's all about technique. So you don't want to bounce down, bounce back up. So everything's within your control. And the more you do it, the lower you'll be able to go, the more sets you'll be able to go, and you can do it even slower.
That's done.
Okay, you feel that?
Yeah.
Good? Yeah? Good. Right, so that's stretching done. We're going to move on to some exercises now. So, what you want to do as well, always when you're exercising, we kind of look at doing big muscle groups first. If we start concentrating on small muscle groups, you won't be able to do big muscle groups because your small muscles are tired. So we're going to look at doing a bench press just now, because it's all upper body one. So bench press, we're going to use a Smith machine. I don't know if you've seen this before. If you come around here, I'll just explain this to you. Some machines, you get in gyms with fixed and things like that. This is semi-fixed, so it's on the runner here, or and down, so it can only go that way. But it's like I said, it's semi-fixed because you take it, you lift it up, take out these hooks, and then it's free. So if you put too much weight on it, it can come down. And I've demonstrated that it can come down and you won't get it up. So it's always better if you have something. We're just going to use the bar because these are Olympic bars. They're about 15 to 20 kilos. Okay. As time goes on and you do put free weights on, always make sure you use one of these things to secure the collar. Different bars, different setups, some screw on, some like that, but always have something to secure it. Never ever use a machine without securing the way it's using whatever it is for that machine. Okay? So always give the machine a little check over first. If it doesn't work right, don't use it. Or if you're unsure, don't use it until someone can show you how to use it. Okay? Lots of different machines, lots of different gyms use different things. Okay? Some machines, some gyms have it's all fixed. This is free, so you can move it outdoors and you can do squats using the bar as well. Okay, so this is the thing, so you've got to be able to move things about that. So this is set up just now for doing bench press. So again, what you do, you've got to watch your head. These bits here are for grip. Okay, so these crossover bits, you use it, grip them, and just over shoulder width apart, because the exercise we do with older hands just over shoulder width. Right, so you lie down. And you've got to get yourself comfortable. If you sit too far down, this bar's above my face, you don't want that. If you sit too far back, it's over the belly, you don't want that. So we're working these muscles here, so it's got to be here, okay? So we're here, right? Get comfortable, make sure you're all comfortable. You check there's no hidden weights on it, things like that as well. And what you do is you grip the bar, just natural alignment that I'm gripping it. Okay, so I'm not in there, not my way out there because that's not comfortable. So just grip the bar on the grips, and what we do is we lift it up, we twist slightly. If you come around here, I can show you that. Yeah. So the hooks come out, okay, and then we push up. So when we're using these machines, we never walk our elbows out, okay, and don't let it come down and sit in your chest, okay. So we've got to be under tension the whole time. So when you lift it up, push it up. Right, and to put it back in, you just click it back in, right, okay? So let's start again. So when I'm here, get myself comfortable, and then push up and click, so I'm there, and then I'm just going to smoothly, one, down onto the, not on the chest, but just on the chest, two, then it's breathing as well, inhale, exhale, right? So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, nice and slow, 4. So that's 4, yeah? Okay. And then what I want you to do, because we're talking about doing reps, so 10 reps, 1 set. So we'll probably do 2 reps, and just watch your head when you get back up. Okay. Any questions?
No.
Yeah? As I say, we're working on technique. If it's too light, we can add weights to it. But let's work on the technique first. So you want it going across to the bar wants to come down across where your chest is, yeah? And that's a good hand placement there, yeah? Your elbows. So everything's neutral alignment, back flat, feet on the ground if you can. Sometimes it's quite hard with this height of the seat, but if you've got your feet on something, that's fine. Okay? Right? Okay. feel?
Yeah, good.
Yeah. So you've got your 90 seconds. Like I said, 90 seconds between sets. So just think about that. You haven't got a clock to time on your phone. That's a bad idea, getting your phone out because you start getting into WhatsApps and all that. So yes, it's always a good idea, time your 90 seconds, as soon as your 90 seconds goes. Sometimes you want to get in there quicker than that. But it's a good rest. Did that weight feel okay?
Yes, that's fine.
It's fine, yeah. So say next session, you can add little weights to it. Don't for the big ones, different size weights, different place. Start with a small one. Always add instead of starting off big because then it's a bit harder. Yeah. So if you start off at a heavy weight and you just goes, well, don't, or you tire your body out, you can't do any more exercises because you're done. You know. Okay. How many seconds is that? It's at 90. So when you're ready, just see if you can do another set for me. Yeah. Okay. Just that. Okay, jump up. I'll just show. So always check these bits as well, because this is your buffers that stop it. And these can actually move up as well, depending on if you're doing squats, you'd have it up higher. You know, and that kind of is a safety feature. Okay. So how did that feel?
Yeah, I felt fine.
Yeah. Now, shoulder press next. Same machine, very similar concept, but we're going to be sitting up doing shoulders. Okay.
Okay.
So this one's a bit higher, harder. So what you want to do is so this is set up for bench press. You want to move this. So different ways you can do it. There's two people you can stand either side from that. So different heights, you'll have to get used to what height you want to do it.
Right.
Okay. So this one, you kind of sitting here, right? Because we're going to be working shoulders. Okay. So the height you do it, if you do it too low, it's a bit hard to get up, especially if you've got weight on it. So do it somewhere so you've got a bit of an advantage to get it up, right? So again, we're going to keep it in the same way, right? Looking forward at all time, and just like that. So it's very similar to what we were doing. Yeah. Now, for the volume of this one, it's a bit harder than your bench press because the muscles you're using your shoulders here. It's a shoulder press. Pectorals are bigger than your shoulder. Okay, so you will. It's not something that we do a lot. Okay, that movement. So it can feel quite hard, even without weight on it. So what I'd like you to do is just get comfortable and see if that height's all right for you. Don't do anything. I'm just going to have a drink. Do you think that height's okay?
It's hard to tell until I start.
Yeah. Okay. So this one, I'm going to stand here just in case you have any extra things. Right. Because it is a bit hard. Right? Okay. Yeah. Good alignment, looking forward all the time. Try not to walk with your arms. Don't walk around. Okay?
Yeah.
Right, so you can just rest there.
Okay.
You can rest there. And I think you've done a bit more than what it was.
Yeah.
It's up to you whether you want to do that, but give yourself 90 seconds. It's tempting just to get straight back into it. Especially when you're finding the weight, it's okay. Technique, it's all about technique. So this will be the first time. You maybe feels okay today, but maybe tomorrow you might feel a bit stiff and things like that. So it's all about gradual build-ups. these sort of things. Would that feel okay?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So this is why we roll our upper shoulders. Yeah, so it's a difficult exercise, especially because I find it difficult. Most people find it quite heavy.
Feels a bit unfamiliar.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Cool. So we'll wait 90 seconds and then we will okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one you're going to find it's a bit harder because you dropped it down a little bit lower. So this is about familiarity once you get used to doing sort of things. Okay. So just that initial. Lovely. Yeah, happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay, pop out. So, when it comes to reps and sets, like we were talking about, your mountain biking, when you're doing downhill, it's about endurance as well. So you're thinking about maybe doing 3 sets of it, 3 sets of 10 instead of just doing 2. Build it up, 3 sets of 10, then start adding weight. So it gives you that endurance, so that exercise, doing it just for a prolonged period helps, because that's one of the things when you're mountain biking, you go down, shoulders and things like that, taking it, do jumps, all these sort of things. So, you know, you've got to have that endurance in your muscles as well, so look at it, you can increase the sets, okay? So normally, so your next session, we'll do everything in 3s, okay? So we're just doing 2 sets of 10 today, but we'll move up 3 sets of 10, 3 sets of 10 for all these machine exercises and things like that, okay? So moving on now, what we're going to do is we'll do a press up. You know what a press up is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll do a bit of demonstration. There's different things you can do in press ups. Things like that, depends if you have any injuries, anything like that, weaknesses. You can do different things whether you find it too hard. This is about technique. Yeah. So if you've got bad technique, it doesn't help. If you've got good technique, make it as easier if we can do the better technique. Okay. So I don't know if you need anything to lean on just yet. So with the press up. So again, I don't put my feet together for this one. There's different ways you can do it, but the basic press up, you're going to have your hands just shoulder width apart. Okay. And then what we're going to look at is neutral alignment and up and down. Okay. So it's finding a comfortable place. So yeah, like so. And I'm not going to be looking forward like that. Just going to do, everything's going to be neutral, right? And I'm just going to go down, up. Okay. You can have your feet wide apart. Gives you more balance. Okay. Just before we do that, if it gets too hard, because doing 10 like that can be quite hard. So if you find it too hard, you can do it on the knees. Okay. And you can also, if 10 like that was too easy, you can put your feet on a step to make it harder. Okay. So you can make it as hard as easy as you want. So you can start off on the knees, and you can do it on your knees as well. Yeah, cool. It's different ways. So let's do, first step, we're going to do how many? 10? 10. Cool. And you slow down a little bit. Look down. How does that feel? Yeah, how long will we wait before we do the next one?
90 seconds.
90 seconds. Give it to me. Yeah. Well, just, yeah, I'll drink the water. No pains, nothing like that, you feel okay?
Yeah, great.
Yeah. So it's all coming together after that discussion we had when we were discussing your plan, because it's all starting to make sense about how we go through the session. Sure. Cool. So yeah, so this is, you can feel this is in your shoulders, chest, triceps as well. So it's working a lot of areas. That's good. And also your core, because we talked about that. So to maintain the position, your core muscles are coming into play as well. Okay. So really good exercises here. I wouldn't recommend this one when you're mountain biking. You should go to the muddy ground.
What's 10?
10. Feel okay?
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Should we start doing 3?
Can do.
Okay, so just now looking, you've got quite a good upper body strength anyway, so yeah, so I'd think about next time we do this without the lab weights and things like that as well, so it's quite good, but we'll just go through the techniques and processes now. So next we're going to do lateral raise, okay, and we're going to look at the shoulders again, big thing that we use in the mountain biking. So we've done the shoulder press, which is doing front shoulders, lateral raise, medials, so that's the kind of exercise we're going to do. I don't know, have you done lateral raise?
I have
before?
done, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so again, it's going to be shoulder width apart. We're going to be holding the weights, right, and it's going to be up. Okay, not too high, don't need to go too high. So just up, down. Okay, so that's the kind of movement we're going to be doing. We're going to use the dumbbells.
Right.
You see a lot of people doing sometimes, and big weights, and they're throwing everything into it like that. When you're doing that, you're not using the muscle groups you're targeting, you're using lots of other muscle groups. So again, technique, less is more. Right, so we're going to use the dumbbells here. So pick your weights up and that, make sure you're straight back all the time. So shoulder width apart, and then we're just going to go. Remember the breathing. Inhale, exhale. So it's controlled all the way. Yeah. So controlled up, right, and then controlled down. Don't let the weight, don't let gravity in this bit here. So it's controlled all the way. Control down. Don't let it rest against your legs, because that's a break. Yeah. So all the time. And moving forward. Yeah. So I'll just put these in floor. Just remember to keep back straight. Pick them up. Sit. Okay, so 10 again. Right. Just going higher on one side there. So it's good, sometimes you have a minute, just try and keep everything equal. Lovely. That's it. So a slight bend in the elbow as well. A slight bend in the elbow. So just raise it to shoulder height, so you don't lay it above shoulder height. So just to shoulder height. That's it. You've definitely got one arm stronger than the other. Try not to go too high, still go too high. Just up to it. That's it. Very good.
10.
10?
Yeah.
Okay, so you put weights down, keep your back straight. Yeah, because if you have your weights and you bend over, you can injure yourself, you know. How long have we been waiting?
90 seconds.
90 seconds. Yeah, so it's good. We're just getting it. And eventually this will all just become natural and we'll be able to do this without even thinking about it. Have a drink of tea. And we'll do another 10 once the 90 seconds are up. Yeah. Obviously, as you progress with this and you do more of this, you'll need that 90 seconds. I can see that, you know, it's all, but we're just concentrating on technique, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. See that hand always was going higher every time. Be right-handed. Yeah. So you're looking at it like that. Yeah. So because you were like that sometimes, like that.
Yeah.
No, so it's sometimes it's good if you've got a mirror in front of you and you can actually watch yourself do that. But unfortunately, you just got me in front of you. Okay. But there is mirrors ordered. we will be getting them
So,
soon. So yeah, so it's, if you're in front of the mirror, that's why a lot of people in gyms in front of mirrors are doing that. It's not that they're trying to look at me, more guns. No, they're just looking at the technique and that. Because if you've got a dominant side,
yeah.
it does seem to go that way. Certain machines, you can be more dominant with it, whether you're left or right.
So 10 more.
Yes, please. Just shoulder out, remember. Good, that's it, good. So what I'll do is I'll stand behind you and I'll just show you, I'll just stop your hands where you're going to go, so you lift up,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
That's a lot lower.
yeah. I can't do this every time you do it. Yeah, so you just want to go up to shoulder height.
It's 10.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, happy with that?
Yeah.
So, next one we're going to do is lateral raise, okay? Bent over raise, sorry, lateral raise, bent over raise now. So, lateral raise, bent over raise, we're going to work the posterior shoulders, okay? And again, feet, neutral alignment, looking ahead, going to bend over, and what we're going to do, just lift up like that.
Okay.
Okay?
Same thing.
Yeah, same thing. You will feel more resistance, so it's quite, you can't bend your arm around that way. So you will naturally stop, okay?
Okay.
So, neutral alignment, keep your back straight, bending your knees, okay? And just keep your head looking down. Don't try and look forward and things like that, because you can feel shit. And then reach the ball. And just till you can feel it, and you will feel it. So you will feel it in the posterior shoulder.
Okay.
Okay?
So,
Back straight. Start bending the knees, back straight. Yeah, try not to look up forward. Just let everything in neutral alignment. So follow your spine. Yeah. And 10 and in. Do you feel the back of your shoulders?
yeah.
Is that weight okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. How long we wait?
90 seconds.
9 seconds, okay. Sure. Does that feel okay?
It felt a bit weirder to do the technique,
Yeah.
get in the right position, but you can feel it's working,
Yeah.
certain muscles. So.
So yeah, so it's straight back, soft knees, bent over. Yeah, okay, soft knees, straight back. And it's, so your head, so if you're lifting up there, that's not true. So it's like your back and head just goes like that, okay? So whenever you're doing exercises, try and not stretch neck, things like that. Temptations there to get forward.
This is a bent over wrist.
Yeah, bent over raise. Okay, so I'm writing all this down for you, and I'll give you, it's in your lesson plan, so when you go next time, you'll know order and how to do everything. Okay? Okay, so, take it back. kind of squeezing. Remember how we were squeezing our shoulders?
Right, yeah.
So you squeeze your shoulders. Yeah. Yeah. So control descent as well, yeah? Like the lateral base, don't let gravity do the work. So squeeze the shoulders together. Soft knees. So again, you seem to be more dominant on your hands. Okay. Remember when you put your waist down, keep straight back and bend the knees. Yeah, okay. And just raise your elevation. That's 2 sets of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. How you feeling?
Yeah, okay.
No injuries, no pains, nothing like that. Feeling alright?
Right, cool. So what we'll put them back
Now. And so we're going to move on to, we talked about earlier triceps, biceps now. So we're going to start the triceps.
Right.
Yeah, so we're going to do a couple, something on the Smith machine.
Okay.
And then we're going to do using the step, the aerobic step. Okay, cool. Yeah, turn that phone switch on. Right, so again, Smith machine, many backs to it. A lot of these machines use more to discrete areas and things like that. Got a straight bar on it. So what we want to do, we don't want to be facing away from the machine, we always want to face the machine. And we always want to check what weights are on it. So if I come around here, so this machine, that's the weights in the back there, and I know from experience, I can lift that weight, and that's the kind of weight I work with. Okay. So always check it, you don't want to go straight in the machine and just, hurt yourself. So you stand feet shoulder width apart. You want to stand not too far away from the machine, because then you're pulling from the machine. So the triceps, one more triceps. Yeah. So, and we're going to isolate it. Okay. So if we're doing pulling towards us, we're using other muscles, start using the shoulders and that as well. Okay, so we've got to, how can we isolate that? Stand close to the machine, right? Not too close because we've hit the bar. Feet shoulder width apart, we take the bar. And the important thing is here our elbows. Our elbows are going to lock in to our side, okay? And that's going to be the exercise, and we're going to take the bar here, and then we're going to just move down. So that movement, my elbows stay in place, that movement means all I'm doing is working the triceps, yeah? Okay, again, thumbs around the bar. So we pull the machine down until we get our elbows into place. I'm making sure that I'm not too far away from the machine, not too close to the machine, and then I can just pull down. My elbows are not moving, I'm looking ahead, nice and slowly. I'm only working triceps here, okay? Let's breathe in again. So, exhale, inhale, exhale. Yeah, okay. Okay, so the important thing is just keep going in there, we're only working triceps. Right, okay, how does that weight feel, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So just going to touch your elbows, just lock them in there, right into your side, so you can feel it start to move. Okay, down, nice and controlled. So all we're doing is working your triceps. Do you feel that?
Yeah.
Okay, and if you do 10. That's excellent. Good breathing. So you're breathing. Nice. Good technique. that fair?
Yeah.
Good. So again, it's like, because you take the machine from there, you have two heavy weights on it, you can cut off the machine back, and things like that. So it's always start off lighter weights, and you can always add weights on. So if you add them to one set that's quite light, you think, oh right, I need to up the ante here, so I'm going to do 3 sets, more weight on, see how it goes. As long as the technique is the same, so as soon as it starts pulling your arms, or you have to use different muscles to get that down. We see people using their bodies to get it down. You just only want to work down for this exercise, okay? And that's how you do it, okay? And again, 90 seconds, then we'll move on. You can have a drink, you need one.
I'm alright at the moment.
Okay.
Roughly 90 seconds, I think.
Yes. So get yourself set up before you pull down and anything like that. So you put your shoulder width apart. You know what you're going to do. You're going to take your elbows in and lock them in. Yeah.
Okay, yep.
Neutral alignment, and then you start your set. Excellent. Working the triceps in here. And mountain biking, really important, triceps used quite a lot, especially downhill mountain biking. 10. Cool. So you're starting to feel now that you're getting an upper body workout, although we're doing all these light weights and that, you'll start to feel around there. Okay, cool. So another exercise for the tricep dip. You know what tricep dips are? You can see them in Olympics, on parallel bars, people have tricep dips. We're not going to do anything like that, but you can do them where you see them. Behind the hands, on chairs, things like that. There's lots of different ways you can do it. We're going to use aerobic set. Oh shit, excuse me, if I just do it. There. So again, it's working this area. Any exercise takes, you can do them at home. Right, so they can. So let's take a seat and what we do with your hands. That's not it. Right, different ways you can do this, and it depends on where your feet are. The further your feet are away from it, the harder it is. Also, you get people sometimes like with the press up, elevate the feet. With a press up, you can elevate the feet here, so if you have your feet in a chair, it makes it even harder, so you progress through it. So to start off with, put your feet out a little bit, right? Sitting here, hands there, and you'll see when I start to use it, the triceps come into play. So get yourself comfortable. Okay? Just dipping. So all I'm doing is using the triceps.
Right.
Yeah? So if you put your feet out further, it becomes a lot harder. Okay? And then once it becomes easier, feet further out, you can elevate the feet, things like that. As long as it's safe, make sure it's not going to collapse on you. You're going to end up in a heap. Okay, so this is what the triceps get. Using your own body weight for exercises is great. You know, it's such a good way to do things using your own body weight. Okay, you quite happy with that?
Yeah. I'll try that.
Yeah.
So, should I put my feet out?
Yes. Start. Don't start just there. It's comfortable. Put your feet a little bit further apart. Just to give you a bit more stability. And then you're just thinking about isolating. You're just using this muscle group. Yeah. Can you feel that? Yeah. And you can go down further, and you'll feel that even more. So it's all about nice, slow, good technique. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? You feel it's really working that group.
Yeah.
And it does your shoulders as well. 10.
That was 10.
Okay, 10. How did that feel?
Yeah, that's fine.
Felt fine?
Feeling
As a
shoulder,
yeah. So if you can feel it and it's working, stick with that. If you feel it's too easy, I say you can put your feet out. You can try and put your feet out a bit further out this time for another 10 and see where you go with that. Okay? So we're going to wait. How long? 90 seconds. And you feel like your upper body's getting a workout.
Yeah, it's feeling strong.
You're going to be smashing the trails
Yeah. Strong.
tomorrow. Oh yeah, yeah, tomorrow, aren't you? Biking tomorrow. So make sure you rest tonight. Get plenty of food in tonight. No.
Oh, food.
Yeah. Cool.
Do you recommend eating before workout or straight after?
Depends. I wouldn't recommend doing a big heavy meal before you have a workout. And it's always good to eat after. It's always good to eat after. But eating the right foods, not the wrong foods. Yeah. So we can discuss nutrition. So yeah, try that. Let's do another 10 bit further out. If it's too unstable, you can move your feet apart. Harder.
Yeah, I know that.
Good. As long as you don't go back sitting on the ground. How'd that feel?
Yeah, it's a bit harder.
A bit harder, but you seem to manage that okay. Yeah, you seem to manage that okay, but you should be feeling it all on your shoulders. Yeah. Excellent. Okay. So like discussing, we've talked about triceps and biceps. We've done quite a few exercises in this now, so we want to move around to biceps. Okay. So we want to don't want to just concentrate on one side, we're going to do the other side as well, you know, so you think about the muscle groups you're exercising, don't just do one set, but think about the other ones. So we've done tricep, then we can do biceps now. So we've got a couple of different ways you can do biceps. Biceps is a big common one, everybody wants to try biceps, you know, all the guys sometimes. Get guns out for the summer type thing, but yeah, so think about what we can do to that. So we're going to do an exercise on the Smith machine, and I'll show you how to do that. What I'll do is I'll just move this. Okay, same part here, but what we need to do is, obviously can't do it from here. So these are all adjustable, we're going to move it down. Okay, these are move that down. Always check the top 10. It depends on it. So this position we're going for it, and it's very similar to a tricep, but it's just in reverse. Okay. So what we're going to do is when you pick it up, just make sure you get it straight back, feet shoulder width apart. Okay. Again, remember locking the elbows into you, because we're just isolating that bicep muscle group. Okay. Hands facing the other way, thumbs round the back. Looking forward, neutral alignment. And we don't want to lock the elbows out. We want to just stop before the elbows lock out. Okay? So it's constant on the bicep. Straight back. And just remember to breathe as well. So, inhale. Yeah? So very similar to what we did before. Just when you put them down, when you finish in this position, it's tempting just to let go or bend over the floor. Just hold the knees so the machine gets to the table. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
As I say, remember, and just excellent muscle group. Yeah? Okay, how many are we going to do?
10.
Yeah, that's it. Good straight back. Take it away. Is that weight okay?
Yep.
Okay. Not too far away from the machine, not too close to the machine. Keep these elbows nice and still. So we're just using the biceps. Does that weight feel okay?
Yep.
Okay, excellent. Good. Okay, 10. We'll wait again, 90 seconds. And do another 10. Cool, that's good. But I think what we next session we'll look at doing 3 sets of 10.
Sure.
And if it's, and you can look at increasing weights as well. Okay, but not today. Not today, not today. Okay.
One day.
Hmm?
One day.
One day. Next time, next time. No pains, nothing like that, feeling okay?
No, I feel
You
fine.
feel like it's working?
Yeah, no, I can feel like exercise.
Yeah.
Those different areas.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah, they feel individual.
Yeah. As I say, what I'll do is I'll write this all out, like discussed in this plan, got it all written out. I can just write down the exercises in a straight A to B for you, and then and the sets and reps and things like that. Stretching as well. I could just write stretching down, like, and I could put in all the different stretches as well. We'll discuss that after we finish, how you want it all written down, what's going to be best for you. Okay?
Yeah. I'll do another set.
Do another 10. Do another 10. There's a remember straight back, bend the knees, just pick that weight up. Just remember lock these elbows in. That's it. Nice, good control breathing there. That's it, nice technique. Excellent. Time up. Absolutely, yeah. Well, there's a little bit of movement there with it. Yeah. So next time, so when we're coming up, you were kind of like when you let it go, it was kind of going like that or that. So as soon as we start doing that, we're using all the muscle groups. Right. So it's keeping that fixed. Yeah, fixed. So that's the only muscle we're using. Okay. It's good that all the muscles are getting used, but we're concentrating on specific shit just to help you out with your mountain biking. So I'm going to have to use my phone to time the next one. Okay, so we're not using the machine. Have you ever done a plank before? Yeah, I've done a plank. I've come and exercise in that, and it's a lot harder than people think. So with a plank, it's important that we have neutral alignment. Stay there. Big thing is when people are doing planks, they begin to sag in the middle because it's a big core exercise, your abdominals, stuff like that. Okay, so you're on your elbows, so using pecs, shoulders, core, abdominal muscles, back muscles, everything comes into it. Okay, and what usually happens is people either sag, so they just end up going towards the floor, or they put the bum away up in the air to make it easier. Can't make yourself as that. So just think about technique here. So if it starts to sag in that, stop, have a rest, try again. You know, there's no point in doing it for a long time if it's bad technique. So once you do the plank, get there, hold it. So we're looking at 45 to 60 seconds. So what is our time it for 45 seconds? Which seconds it goes. But again, it's Do you need a mat or anything like that?
No.
You okay? It is a padded floor, isn't it, sort of. So again, feet, shoulder width apart.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And what we're going to do is go down onto your elbows. Yeah.
Yep.
And then again, tendencies. If you look ahead, you sag down. If you just look, neutral alignment, spine. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Feet are width apart. So you don't want to be like that. And if you start to sag like that, you see people sag towards the floor.
Fair.
So neutral alignment. And then you're going to hold that 45 to 60 seconds.
Okay.
So if you get in position, I'll just time. Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. That's it, yeah. So just look down at your hands. Temptations to lift your head. Okay. That's good. How's that feeling?
Yeah, it's alright. Having tremble.
That's okay. Nearly there. 10 seconds left, okay? That's it, 5 seconds left. Okay, just relax. Try not to collapse. Just relax. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's good.
So that was 45 seconds. So 45 to 60 seconds is good. Then again, stop, have that break. And again, but as the core gets stronger, you can look at increasing the time that you do that for.
Okay.
Okay? There was no pains or anything like that. Back felt okay. Stomach, everything felt okay. Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay. Just a bit of time on again. And just for this one, it's just breathing normally. Just, again, breathing really important. Just breathing normally, in and out, just trying to. Okay. Was that a bit of tremble that one? Did you feel that?
But then you go, you push through that, and you stop trembling, and
Yeah.
you're alright again.
Yeah. And also today, we've just spent the last hour or so working out all your other muscles. It's been low impact, I haven't put big weights on or anything like that, but that's enabling us, because we haven't been using big weights, it's enabling us to do lots of exercises and get all the core done, all the muscles done. So we've gone straight in and lifted the heaviest weight we could with the biceps, we've been able to do all these sort of things. You know, so it's all about progression planning. Okay, just let me know. Okay, we start again, I'll time it. Okay, I'm ready. Lovely. Five seconds to go. Okay?
Yeah.
Try not to lift your head too high. Just relax. 15 seconds. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent, relax. Okay? Just relax. How does that feel? Okay?
Good.
Good, 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 good. Right. So it's really good exercise for core, as you probably know. So we're going to just move on now. Think about your abdomen, things like that, how we're going to exercise your abdomen. There's lots of different ways you can do that yourself, so these sort of things as well. Twists, things like that. So what we're going to do now is think called Russian twists. It's not a card game. So it's sure, different ways to do this. We're going to bring it to the, on the medicine balls. But we'll do it without medicine balls anyway, yeah?
Okay.
I'll just show you how it goes. Just put that down, yeah. Oh. Right. Oh, I'm getting old.
Yeah.
So we're just going to sit comfortable on the mat. Not going to do this just now, so I'm going to do some different ways because you don't always need to use weights for these sort of things. So yeah, again, back straight, neutral alignment, looking forward like all exercises, you know, I'll just keep doing that. So abdominal, going to look at lats, abdominal twists,
Alright.
okay?
Okay.
So what we're going to do is that. Yeah?
Okay.
So twisting round, looking using abdominal muscles and the lats because we've warmed them up, done lateral raises. We're looking at different muscles around your core.
Right.
Okay? So 1, 2, so you'd be counting to 20 because you're doing 10 each side.
Right.
Okay? Then you can take in the medicine ball. Okay, just to give it that bit more weight. As I say, we're working on your core. And you'll feel okay?
Yeah.
So try it first without medicine ball, get used to the movement. Right, and try not to turn your head around, do things like that. So it's about keeping that back straight around the alignment.
So,
Look forward. That's it. Okay. Can you feel it?
yeah.
You feel it down your laterals. It's more you'll feel it down your lats and the abdomen. So the central abdomen is the plank. So that's looking forward. Temptation is to turn your head, let the body do the work. And you'll feel a natural point of where you need to stop. Training, okay? Did you feel?
Just feel.
Right. Yeah. So it's working. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Second day. Okay. So most all exercises work primarily set muscles, but also work secondary muscles as well. Even when you're doing all these isolating exercises,
Yeah.
you will work on the muscles to hold on, moving, all these different things. Don't have to target set muscles. Okay. I don't know if you want to try it with the medicine ball. That's the latest medicine ball will go up. We'll start with that one, and we can look at changing that around. To say today's about technique.
Yeah.
It's not about crunching the words.
So your legs just
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Whatever's comfortable for you, but some people are more flexible than others. But yeah, if you want your legs out there, everything forward, head forward, and then your body is twisting. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's 10 each side. How did that feel?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
It's a bit harder this.
Yeah, and then if you get a harder one, then because you're holding that up quite hard, but you probably struggle to hold it up. But it's one of these things about technique. So if it's too heavy, you won't be able to do it properly. If it's too light, over time it will become too easy. You're not getting the benefit. So it's about increasing and decreasing weights to get that technique right. Okay, so working on the limit, but without causing any great pain. So again, straight back and pick things up. I'll put this out of the way. So a big thing with gyms as well, when you finish with something, put it away. You go to gyms and things are scattered all over the floor, so it's a tidy gym's a good gym. Right, so how do you feel, Paul?
Yeah, I feel great.
Yeah, good. So that's the end of the exercises we're doing. So there's no more exercises. I think next time we'll look at increasing weights, technique and weights. Okay, so we can increase weights, we can decrease weights, but that technique. So you've got the technique now for to do everything, all these exercises, a little bit of weight at a time. So don't come in a week's time and just whack on as heavy so you're just bursting veins or causing injuries and things like that. So yeah. So that's techniques. Technique's good. It's all about technique. It's not about how heavy a weight you can lift. That'll come. So you've got to build up to that. So well done. Getting to the exercises. What we're going to do now is look at cardio. We did need to talk about a little bit about cardio. And we're going to use the treadmill. So I don't know if you've used the treadmill before. Okay. Treadmill is a really good machine for cardio. You can do lots of different programs on it. One of my favourites is the Chester treadmill walking test. So if you can't run, you can do walking tests because it's got an incline as well. So you can incline it. So you can start with flat and you can actually incline. And so you can keep walking. So if you ever thought, right, I can't run because of whatever reasons, I know what people have issues with knee, you're okay. You can set up manual. There's programs, pre-programmed things into this, so actually you can press one button and it will give a developed program for you. Okay, quite a few safety features for this thing. What accidents do happen on it? It's a machine, right? It doesn't know if you're stepping on, stepping off and things like that. I'll just, if you come, okay? Yeah, go right in there. Don't step on the machine at all, we'll go through that. So you have a display there, you've got quick starts, you've got speed, incline, stop, pause, resume. So incline will cause this machine will raise it up, okay? Speed, it goes up to about 50 kilometers an hour, this one, okay? And you can increase and decrease the speed. This is an important bit. This is a safety feature. So what happens, this attaches you, so you attach it to yourself, make sure it's secure, it's not going to fall off, so it needs to be attached somewhere onto you. Your belt looks quite good, you know, so it actually stays there, because sometimes when you clip it on there, with your t-shirt, and it can, because the springs get away in that, so sometimes the belt looks quite good in this one, because it hangs up. This is a safe feature, so if anything happens, you've lost control, you slipped, you stumbled, it's an emergency stop. This pulls tight and it will stop the machine. Okay, you must always use this. If it's not on the machine, don't use it. Any errors, anything that comes up here, don't use it. They're all very similar in the layout. Some little changes and things like that. This one has a port for a phone and things like that as well. You have a bit for your water bottle. You see people sometimes running with towels and things like that, but you don't want anything to fall off, get tangled in your feet and cause you to tumble. Also, look out for what's behind you. If you did come flying off there and you were running, you were hit the wall. Some gyms got a big space behind there. So what we'll do, we'll put that there. It's not going to happen today because we're going to do it properly. But there are machines. They can be temperamental. Things can go wrong. It could speed up, slow down. It could all of a come to a sudden stop because the machine breaks. Ways to get on and off this machine, I'm going to show you. So this is the treadmill bit. This is a bit that actually moves in the machine. We've got handles, and we all talk about 3 points of contact. It's like rock climbing. You want always 3 points of contact. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. And you get on this machine. always stand on these bits. Yeah. So they're on 4 points of contact, right? Okay, so when you're getting on, never stand straight on the belt because it can start moving, catch you off guard. Or a lot of times, if that belt is moving, sometimes you can't see it's actually moving. Okay, and you could think, oh, the belt's not on, you step on it, and you end up falling over. So again, what we do first thing, safety. Yeah. Right. So today, what we're going to do is we're just going to keep it manual. I've got a program about. We're going to do about 15 minutes. Right. So that's going to be a warm-up phase of about 4 to 5 minutes. Okay, and that'll be a walk of about, this machine's in kilometres an hour, some machines are miles per hour, so get familiar with miles or kilometres, because you think, oh, I can do step on this at 6 kilometres an hour, and it's about 6 miles an hour, so a lot faster. Okay, so we'll do a warm-up phase, 4 to 5 minutes, then we'll increase the speed for about 3 minutes, right, and then we'll have a recovery for 3 minutes, then we'll increase the speed again for 3 minutes, and then we'll have a cool down, okay, which will be a couple of minutes. So we're thinking again about perceived rate of exertion.
Yep.
So the warm up, what do you think we should be for the warm up?
4-ish.
4 to 5, okay. And this is your perceived rate of exertion. So if we're doing a warm up and it's 7, you know, we could slow the machine down.
Right.
Or if you think it's only 2, you can speed the machine up. So it's very subjective. Right, so we do that 4 to 5 minutes, then we'll increase the speed to a gentle jog run. So we'll go from about 5 kilometres an hour up to 8.5 kilometres an hour. We'll get you to run at that for about 3 minutes. Then we'll do a recovery where it'll be a brisk walk, about 6 kilometres, 6.5 kilometres, so that's quite a brisk walk. Then we'll increase the speed up to 8.5 kilometres an hour for 3 minutes. And then after that, we'll do the cool down, which will be a walk. We'll start off at 6, and then we'll go down at about 4 the last couple of minutes, okay?
Right.
Again, once it's completely stopped, again, the machine will stop. We'll get back on like this. So you're in this position, 3 points of contact, and we'll step up, but we'll take this off as well. Okay. So when we're here, and I'll help you with the controls to begin with. And the speeds and all that I've picked are not set in stone. This is a guide for today. Okay, so as you progress and start using the machine more, you can increase speeds if you need to. Okay, do longer runs, things like that. Okay, because it's all about cardio. This is an introduction to the machine. Okay, so to start it, you can do a quick start button. This one is quick start buttons. A lot of them do. You can just do speed. So you can switch yourself off. I've been talking too long. Okay, switch on again. So you switch on. Some machines are just constantly on here in the gyms. Okay, so do that. Quick start. Let's enter. So belt starting in 2, 1. So it counts down the belt. You've got a timer. You've got a speed. You can see the belt there. Is it on? Right. So what we can do, you can slow it down. So you can slow it down, and you can see, right, 1.3 kilometre, 1.2. It's not moving fast. Holding on both hands here, and then what we're going to do is going to step onto the machine and start walking, right? And once you're comfortable, then you can let go, okay? We want to keep looking ahead. What we want to do is stay in the middle of the machine, okay? Don't want to veer off the side, don't want to get too far forward, too far back. So you want to be able to hold these. You need to, okay? So once you're there, you walk in, and then you can increase the speed. And it's the same with inclines and things like that, yeah. So take your hands away, and it's just like walking along the street, yeah? Nice, gentle walk. Right, timer there, kilometres an hour. You've got the incline, not using that, you do that, and it's slowly go up, goes up in percentages, goes up to 15% this machine. Okay?
Yeah.
And as we increase the speed, you have to start running. Okay? Once we got up to a certain speed, you think, oh yeah, let's start jogging, let's start running. And again, always try and remain in control. You shouldn't be sprinting where you can't think about anything else, so you can still use these controls.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll use them today. And same when we're coming off the machine, we'll slow it right down. Right. And once it's slowed right down, you can press stop. Okay. 1, 2, 3 points of contact as you're getting off. Okay, I've stepped off the belt, so now I can undo this.
Yeah.
Right, take that away. Right, so I'm detached from the machine. 3 points of contact. Step off the machine. Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
You see lots of people in gyms and things like that just jump on these machines, but just remember, our machines can be unpredictable. If you get used to doing that routine every time, it's a part of the technique thing. It's never going to catch you out. Okay?
Yeah.
You quite happy with that?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you need a drink before we start on this?
Sure.
Because you're going to be on this for a little while now.
Oh, okay. Right.
Have a drink. Like I said, we're going to do warm up. So if you go around that side, I can stand here. It's a camera, okay, around here. 1, 2, 3. Hold on there. Right, just when you're in that position, just check everything's there. There's no error signs, nothing like that. Blah blah blah. And you're happy the machine's functional, switched on, and good to go.
Sure.
Yeah. So the next thing is that. Yeah, safety belt. As I say, a lot of people, when you're running, there's a lot of movements. You can fall off your t-shirt without you knowing. So just be careful when you put that. So you've got the safety clip on, machine switched on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and from there, what we can do is just a quick start. You can do one of the quick starts there, or you can just do the speed. Right. So every machine's different. Okay. Oh, pause it.
That's the machine.
Right, yeah, that's it. So it's all up, it was on there, so everything on it was on there. So 3.2 is quite fast.
Okay.
So if we just slow it down. Okay. Right. Just get used to that speed before you take your hands off like that. Hands up.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah, so now take your hands off. Yeah. And so what we'll do, well, you can do this, but I'll show you how to do it. Okay. Increase your speed to a comfortable walk. About comfortable walk. Comfortable? Is that your normal walking speed?
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. So just watch you don't go too far back. Watch you don't go too far forward. Yeah. So what we'll do is I'll just time you, and we'll do 4 to 5 minutes of that. Okay. 45. 45. Yeah, we'll do 45 minutes. Okay. So I'll put it on for 4 minutes now. Yeah. So we're thinking this is a warm up, and we talked about a perceived rate exertion. We were looking at that before, weren't we?
Yeah.
So do you think it's too easy just now?
It's just like normal walking.
Yeah.
So
So
normal walking is easy.
So very subjective, so you can increase your speed a little bit. So we've got to about 5 kilometres an hour. So 5 kilometres an hour, that's like, how does that feel?
Yeah. So exercising walk.
Exercise and walk.
More concentration to just because I'm familiar with this machine
Yeah.
rather than the
I'm
exercise.
trying, it's quite hard, but it's like looking forward, just trying to a natural walk instead of trying to let the machine dictate how you walk.
Right.
As you say, when it comes to run, you just look at a natural run. So you've got your own natural running speed. Just going to come forward a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. So you don't show off now. Try not. And if you look around like that, you can quickly fall over. So always do that. If something's not right and something's bothering you, slow the machine down or stop it and restart. Okay?
Right.
Don't try and fix anything when the machine's going. Because if you look round, if you look behind you just now, it guarantees you to fall off. just over 2 minutes. How do you perceive the exertion of the number?
That's pretty low. Exertion, yeah, it's only a 3 or a 4 really.
Yeah, so we were looking at a 4, right? So you can speed up a little bit. If it's a 3 and a 4, we're just on low it.
I don't know if I'm going to go entirely to break into a jog. It's not.
No, because you 6 kilometres, you can still walk at 6 kilometres an hour very easily. Yeah, so just a small increment in pieces until you're getting that. Yeah, I am working at a 4 or a 5 now. It's a warm up, okay?
Would it be better to do incline then rather than speed?
We can do that, but we won't do that today, right? What we'll do is we can talk through that, we can look at that if you want, okay? Because incline is not like speed, this incline and how it gets. This is just an introduction to